Are you a Taurus, or do you know someone who is? Maybe you've heard the basics: stubborn, grounded, loves comfort. But what if I told you there's more to Taurus than lounging hard and second helpings of dessert? Taurus energy is one of the steadiest forces in the zodiac, able to create stability, stay calm when others panic, and build something real that lasts. Hi, I'm Alice, host of Following Journeys, a show that profiles entrepreneurs and business leaders through the lens of their astrological chart. And today, I'm taking you on a deep dive into the quiet power and enduring magic of Taurus. Now, whether Taurus is your sun, your moon, or your rising sign, this is for you. And if you're not sure where Taurus shows up in your chart, just go to followingjourneys.com and get your free birth chart. You might just discover something beautiful about yourself or someone you love. So let's talk about Taurus. Taurus is the second sign of the zodiac. It builds what Aries begins. Where Aries initiates, Taurus grounds. Taurus energy knows how to root, build, and sustain what matters. People often label Taurus as stubborn, but that persistence is exactly what helps turn vision into something real. Taurus doesn't rush. It moves deliberately. But once committed, Taurus is all in. Taurus is ruled by Venus, the planet of love, beauty, and pleasure. But unlike Venus's other sign, Libra, Taurus expresses that beauty through the physical world. It's not about appearances, it's about the feeling, the texture, the tangible experience of comfort, security, and pleasure. If you're a strong Taurus, you don't just value loyalty, you are loyalty. You don't just seek connection, you build stability. And you don't just love deeply, you love steadily, offering a calm, grounding presence for others. Now, each sign is also connected to a part of the body, and Taurus rules the neck and the throat, the center of voice, expression, and holding tension. Maybe you have a soothing voice or a natural talent for singing, speaking, or calming others with your steady tone. Or maybe when emotions build up, you lose your voice or feel tightness when you're not saying what you really mean. Taurus energy tends to hold steady under pressure, but that same steadiness can turn into resistance. Many Taurians carry tension in their neck, their jaw, or their shoulders when they're stressed. It's where they brace, hold on, and refuse to budge when life feels unstable or overwhelming. Now think back to your childhood. Were you the one who clung to your favorite blanket or stuffed animal long past toddlerhood? Maybe you insisted on certain textures, foods, or routines that made you feel safe and comfortable. You may have strongly resisted changes that felt unnecessary or rushed, preferring what was familiar and steady. Even as a child, Taurus energy gravitates towards what feels good and stable. Changes may have felt unsettling, but once you found what you loved, you wanted to hold on to it. That's the Taurus calm. Symbolically, Taurus is represented by the bull. The bull is steady, grounded, and calm until pushed. Most of the time, Taurus energy is content to move slowly, enjoying comfort, beauty, and stability. But when someone or something threatens what matters to them, that quiet strength becomes unshakable. Taurus doesn't seek conflict, but once committed, they'll stand their ground with incredible determination. That's the Taurus steadiness. So let's talk about Taurus in relationships. Taurus is incredibly devoted. Once they commit, they're all in. They crave stability, loyalty, and physical connection. Touch, comfort, and the simple feeling of just being close. They're not interested in games. They want to build something solid, something real. Their love language is consistency, showing up, fixing what's broken, refilling your cup, remembering what matters to you without you having to ask. Taurus's love is often unspoken, but deeply, deeply felt. You feel it in the way they create safe space, bring calm to your chaos, and make you feel like you actually belong. As friends and coworkers, they're dependable and steady. You can count on them. But if they feel pushed, rushed, or disrespected, they will dig in their heels. If Taurus energy says no, you can bet it's not changing anytime soon. And what if you're close to a Taurus? Whether you're dating one, best friends with one, or working beside one every day, here's what you'll probably notice. It's like coming home. They bring calm to the chaos. They'll carry your groceries, remember your favorite snack, and show up at your door when you didn't ask, but needed it most. They might not always say it, but they'll show it. And their love language, it's reliability. Taurus doesn't need the grand gesture. They want the real one. They are gentle, but don't mistake their gentleness for passiveness. Remember the bull. Content most of the time, but when upset, watch out. They won't go looking for fights, but once pushed, they will stand their ground. Now, every sign has both a light and a shadow side. It's not about good or bad, it's just how energy moves. Taurus can become rigid, resistant, and stuck in their comfort zone. They may stay too long in a draining job or a dead-end relationship simply because change feels like chaos. Their loyalty can turn into stagnation. Their love of comfort can quietly become avoidance. And when pushed, they may dig in their heels and refuse to budge, sometimes long after it serves them. But when Taurus finds the courage to open up and let things change, they don't lose their stability. They build something even stronger. That's where their real power shows up. And Taurus's life lesson? It's learning that comfort isn't the same as happiness, that holding on too tightly can keep them stuck, and that sometimes letting go of what's familiar opens the door to something even better. When Taurus learns to trust change, their steadiness becomes their true strength. Next, let's talk about archetypes. Archetypes are simply patterns of energy, ways we recognize certain roles or behaviors in people. Now, for Taurus, one of the clearest is the builder. The builder takes ideas and turns them into something lasting, whether it's a business, a home, or a relationship. They value stability, consistency, and creating things that endure. Another is the explorer. Taurus explores in their own way, steady, grounded, never in a rush, like someone carefully walking new ground, seeing what might be valuable, what might be worth bringing home. They're open to growth as long as it feels secure. That's Taurus energy. Grounded and loyal, always building a life that feels safe while gently staying open to new possibilities. Now let's talk about balance. If you're a Taurus, here are a few tips to keep your energy in flow. Spend time in nature. Your nervous system harmonizes with Earth. Let yourself move slowly, but keep moving. Try something new in small ways. You don't have to change everything, just shift something. And don't be afraid to let go. Even the most beautiful things sometimes aren't meant to last forever. And one more thing. Did you know that not all Tauruses are the same? Astrologers divide each zodiac sign into 3 10-day sections called Deacons. They add subtle shades to each sign depending on when you were born. So Decan 1 is April 20th to April 30th. This is the purest Taurus energy. It's ruled entirely by Venus. You're sensual, steady, and deeply loyal. You likely have a strong eye for quality and a heart for comfort. You're the Taurus who brings beauty into form. Decan 2 is May 1st through the 10th. Co-ruled by Mercury, this Taurus is more expressive, still grounded, but curious. You think deeply and speak with care. You're the most flexible of all Taurians, but your inner anchor is essential. Decan 3 is May 11th through the 20th. Co-ruled by Saturn, this is the most disciplined Taurus, resilient, wise, and legacy-minded. You play the long game. You build not just for today, but for generations. So, which one are you? Let me know in the comments which decan you fall into, and more importantly, how Taurus energy shows up in your life. Maybe you're the calm in the storm. Maybe you're the one who always remembers to water the plants. Maybe you're the person others turn to when they need something real. That's the magic of Taurus. Quiet strength, steady love, deep roots. And if you know a Taurus who needs to hear this, send it to them. They might feel seen in a way they never have before. See you in the next sign.